What's up, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Just going over an Invasion Cavendish, how we're going to beat him, a multiple team video so that you guys can see him and see all the cool things about him. Now, if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button down below, just so we can get boost the channel even further. We're over 2,000 subscribers at this point. We got lots of people subbing to the channel and lots of people giving lots of support, so I very much appreciate it. If you do want to get notifications on the latest Sekapoko videos, go ahead and make sure you hit the notifications bell as well, just so you can get notified every time one of my videos does drop. Without further ado, let's go ahead and go into Invasion Cavendish. Now, Invasion Cavendish is one of the best characters in the game as far as orb boosters go. There are only two 2.25 times orb boosters in the game. The first one is Legend Law, and the second one is Invasion Cavendish. Obviously, Invasion Cavendish came out first on JP, but on Global, who knows? Who knows? So Invasion Cavendish is definitely one of those characters that you want for your slasher teams. Currently on JP, it is kind of okay to bring Cavendish, but on JP, he's kind of outdated at this point because of the new Adventure Mode Mihawk. Now, if you cannot bring Adventure Mode Mihawk, or you haven't maxed Adventure Mode Mihawk, he's still going to be very, very good for your slasher teams. As we've seen on JP, he has been a little bit more outdated, and he is definitely a difficult invasion to beat. He's probably the most difficult invasion to beat, and definitely not the most useful as far as invasion characters go. So, a 2.25 orb booster does give you the maximum amount of potential damage you could get from an orb boost, but who knows if it'll give you the max amount of potential damage for your team. Now, Invasion Cavendish has a very high attack at 1477 with about 2487 HP, as well as maxing at 15 turns. For Invasion characters, I usually recommend people go, if you are really lacking on Bind Despair Auto Heal sockets for your teams, go Bind Despair Auto Heal. But if you know how good your teams are and you know they're set, definitely go for like Charge Special Auto Heal, maybe Damage Reduction or Slot Rate. Lately, in this current meta, I've been going more towards Slot Rate versus Damage Reduction, because if I get hit in the earlier stages, I don't need the extra HP, because I have been given so much already because of like the 1.2 and the 1.3 HP booster captains, with allowing me to bring a different ship that allows me to get like another 1 point whatever HP boost. So if you're having a really low HP team, it's really good for damage reduction, but things how their HP pools have increased substantially, we don't need damage reduction as much anymore, so that's why I've been opting more for slot rate on many different teams. Charge special always needed, auto heal always needed, pretty much every single team. So, going into the stats for the characters, you can see the character is going to, as a captain, is going to boost all characters by 1.75, but boosts his own attack by 3.5. So he is a rainbow captain for you, but it's a really crappy captain ability. You're probably never, ever going to use this guy as a captain. I've never seen anyone even try to use him as a captain, but you could if you wanted to. Now, the sailor abilities reduce the attack of all characters by 0.5 if your captain is a strength or quick character. So you actually can't even bring him on your Mihawk teams, which is really weird. You cannot bring him on a strength Mihawk team, otherwise it reduces the damage your entire team does. It's so ridiculous. Like I've never seen a character that does this, and that's really annoying. So he's basically just for Zoro teams and Borsalino teams. So the only teams that you can bring him on. It's really unfortunate that you weren't able to bring him with Strength Adventure Mode Mihawk because of the way he does. Now, for slasher characters, if your HP is above 50% at the time the special is activated, it's going to boost your orb by 2.25. Otherwise, it's just going to be a 2 times orb boost. 2 times orb boost is still very, very, very good. So even if you're below a certain percentage, it's still really good for that. So for the next maybe 4 to 6 months on Global, this is going to be a very useful unit to have in your arsenal. Really good for late game players. If you're like an early game player, you're never going to be able to farm this. The content is so hard that it will just blow you out of the water. Mid game players will struggle with it unless you have like a double Shiryu team. I do have a video that I put in here with double Shiryu, so if you can make that team, great, but it does require a lot of sockets on your legendary characters and sockets on Shiryu, so you have to go really in on that. Really, really difficult to beat this content with Shiryu. If you do have like Cavendish Blackbeard teams that work well, Lucy teams will also work well. I have those teams in here as well. So unless you have a very, very good late game team, it's going to be very difficult. Akainu does suffer on his because the invasion is quick, but he can do it. It's just harder. Time Skip Luffy will have an easier time of it as well, especially if you have like Colosseum and Mach-Vs on your team. Without further ado, guys, I definitely recommend farming this if you're a late game player, because you may need that one niche unit, and this is a very good niche unit. However, he is, in my opinion, the worst of the invasion characters for the hardest content. like the worst of the really top tier units is still a really good unit. So he's still pretty good. I am really disappointed you can't bring him in the Mihawk teams, but not that you would need him because they would both give the orb boost. On both Mihawks, you would need another orb booster, so it is kind of like a weird unit to bring with the current meta. Well, without further ado, guys, hope you guys enjoy the teams.
This sucks, by the way. Super sucks. If you don't hit all your perfects right here, you actually lose the whole place. Oh, and I got paralyzed. Alright. So I did okay. I just got paralyzed from one character for 10 turns. So that kind of sucks, but I think we're okay because we killed the 2 ladies in front, which is really all that matters. If you can get a hit off here, okay, cool. Now we're going to stall a little bit on this cannon dude. We need to stall long enough for GPU. So that's like the hard part about this place is that you're just like stalling the whole time for all your special animations. And the big thing you're stalling for right now is GPU. It's definitely not like a safe team, because if you miss a perfect in the first turn, it's over. So it's definitely not a safe team. If you're looking for a safe team, this is not it. It's a maybe we can do this team. That's the kind of team it is. Alright, so now we've stalled long enough for GPU special. We still have a paralyze here, which is a little scary going into the next room. But hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see. Alright, stage 2, we got the bind dudes and the paralyzed, then the despair chicks in the back. Luckily, we only got we got a good set of these. I actually like having the despair ladies back in the back better than having the oh, I didn't even get the last hit off. Look at that. I like having the spare ladies in the back much better than I like having the other version. What's it called? Alright, cool. The side guys in the back. The spare ladies will despair you for 5 turns upon their hit. And if you just kill them with GPU up, you should be okay. Now the dudes in the front will bind you for 5 turns, which is also not that great. I totally messed up. Alright, that might cost me. We'll see. Because I have to kill this one. So let's just kill this one, and then we'll see how it goes. I might be able to kill the second one. Alright, no, I'm not going to be able to kill the second one. I missed my perfect. Alright, so now we're going to get bound for 5 turns, and each of these guys hit for 5,000 apiece. I got really unlucky on the bind, so let's reset that so we don't get unlucky on the bind. As long as he binds a character I don't really care about, it's fine. Oh, man, it is, this team is, like, really hard. I was trying to figure out if he did clear it, and I hadn't seen anybody actually do it on YouTube yet, and I was like, there's only like a few teams that I've seen clear this successfully. They're like Zoro teams. I've seen somebody with a Fuji team too, which is really cool, because you don't have orbs with Fuji teams, so that was really impressive. Yeah, I got bad orbs again. Alright, so I just want to be able to kill both of these guys within 2 turns. If I get a captain lock, it's probably not going to happen. But alright, if we get unlucky again, we'll just go in and we'll just hope for the best. Probably heal up too. So as far as Invasion Cavendish goes, he's when you get to him, he's not that bad. Getting to him is the hard part. Like the next stage is actually the stage you're supposed to stall on. Alright, that's good. I can live with this. Okay, so now I'll be able to kill the one of the guys at least, and I'll be able to kill the other one within 2 turns, hopefully. Because I just don't want to take too much damage right here. And then I learned something the hard way the last time I was doing this. You don't need a delay here, but big thing, do not do any damage to this yellow chick in the back. Otherwise, bad stuff happens. If you wanted to stall on her, that's fine, but like just don't do damage to her and leave her there, because that is bad. So we're gonna kill the side dudes. And like the big thing for this place is like just don't get anything under 50%. You should be okay. Okay. So what you're meant to do here is like stall on her, but I want to kill her, and then I'm gonna go to the next room because I have everything up and I just don't have like HP right now, which is fine. All right, so the turtle has just 4 HP, so you can kill him anytime you want. And you can see I'm already done with the orb effects here. Now the tricky thing here on stage 4 is you had a couple options. First option is kind of going all in, which you should, because these the guys in the front are really mean, man. Okay, so you have to kill them. You can get them below 50%. They're the ones that are okay, because they are just friggin' mean, man. All right, and I don't want to do any damage to them because I don't know if they do anything if you do damage to them. And as you can see, we have our orbs back, so that's really good. All right, and then the other thing here is we're gonna try to get these guys to. Oh shit. Oh damn! I thought that was gonna do a little bit less. Stupid orb. All right, so below 50%, these guys are kind of mean, and they actually make it so that you can't heal for 7 turns, which is not like the worst thing in the world, but it really stinks. So I'm just gonna get this guy to just above 50%, because he can't. I don't think he can apply it on top of it. And then we're gonna kill this dude. And luckily, we still have Marco here, so we're okay. And I think they hit for like 10k or like something like that. I'm not really sure. But they do hit kind of hard, so you have to be pretty careful here. I think they hit. I think they hit for like 10 or 11k, which is fine. So I might want to just stall out this anti-meat thing, because I have a lot of HP left over. And then when you get into the room with Cavendish, and that way I'll have GPU back up again, which is fine. Which is what you want. I don't know if you can delay Cavendish, actually. This is the first time I'll be able to get to him, so that's cool. I didn't even know this team would work that well, but apparently it does, so we're okay. Alright, so almost there. On last turn stall here. And a good rule of thumb is that right when your Marco comes up here, don't use him, because you don't know what the next room does. Just as a rule of thumb, you don't know what it does. Like, I actually do, because, you know. So here we are in Cavendish, just proving that the fact that you can get here is proof enough that Shiryu can do this. Basically, Cavendish does a couple different things. He's going to make it so you can't do any debuffs to him. You can't make it so it makes it so that he'll attack every turn for a certain amount. You can't even delay him, so I guess it doesn't really matter if you stall for Usopp. Every 4 turns, he's going to get damage reduction, and then he does like stuff below 50 and 20. So with Shiryu, as you all know, you do that. Boom!
And we're back again doing a team for Invasion Cavendish. This time we're doing a Lucy team, because you know it's awesome. Why not? I finally got him to spawn. I was doing Dillinger Coliseum, so we're only using, you know, all legends. Just a few. And you get to see the limit break crack on the Lucy over there. That's pretty cool. That part is always pretty cool. Cool. All right. Hard part completed. Okay. So I think that Usopp has the lowest attack. I don't even know if I have DR on this team. I might. Probably don't. I think I'm level 2 DR, not even level 3 DR. Alright, so I'm gonna get a paralyze here, no big deal. And I think I can make it one more turn. I might be able to, if I get paralyzed, definitely. Nice. Nice little way of getting an extra turn here. And cool. Alright. So now we're gonna delay right here. And then we're gonna chill out. And then I'm just gonna kill these guys slowly. Like one guy turns on fine to me. And if you have a GPU, I mean, it makes this like super easy. I mean, you don't have to use this Usopp either. You can use the GPU. It's probably fine. So we get give it one more turn. All right, and then we're gonna go in. And 9 turns left on delay here. No problem. Okay, kill that guy. And I think we're just gonna hit over and over with this Lucy. Now you have a couple options. First option is you kill her right before. I think I'm gonna kill her before she attacks because that'll save me an extra HP. So if I want to play with it later. No, you know what? I'm gonna take the hit. The extra turn is nice. And I have plenty of HP to play with, so I think it's probably the better of the two options. We kill her, and then we're gonna kill the turtle. We are good to go. Okay. Alright, now I'll pop the GPU, flays everybody for 3 turns, and then we just go ahead and clear the room, no big deal here. Cool. Alright, and then now we've already like, we've won at this point. There's no I don't have to keep stalling. I mean, just that one time of stalling was enough. Alright. So now we're just gonna go all in here. I got a rainbow? What? Nice. Feels good, man. Feels good. Alright, so the key thing is you pop your Dofi special first, and then you pop your Lucy special after. So you go Dofi special, boom, and then HP cut with Lucy special for a mill, and then pop the Kuzan for the HP cut, or HP whatever, and then now we just 2-hit him. Easy. That's basically it for the Amazing Cavendish. Like, it makes him look like a joke, which is really funny. Team is just stupid good. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next team. We're going to be doing Invasion Cavendish. For this team, this is a team that clears Thunder Lord Magai Coliseum. And we're going to be running it with a really weird team. It's Cavendish with mostly free-to-play subs plus Mancherry. Mancherry's there for the heal. That's the only reason she's there. So, I'm hoping this team clears it. I actually have no idea. Just because it's going to be really tough either way. So we're going to go into a 1, 2, and then we're going to go like that. Boom. Okay. So if you get all perfects, that's the ideal way to do it. And then we're going to go into the next room. I cannot take a hit here because I will have to take a hit in the next room. So we got to do this exactly perfect. If I screw up in any way, we are donezo. But the team does have level 5 auto heal. It also has level 2 charge special, level 1 slot rate, 3 bind, and 3 despair, and retarded amounts of auto heal sockets. So we're gonna kill everybody in the. Now this is the worst possible. This is the worst possible RNG you can get on this, and it happens quite often, where you have everybody in the front row as 1 turn, and the blue guy's going to be on a 1 or a 2 turn cooldown. Everybody, you have 3 blue guys and 2 green girls, and having all of them on a 1 turn is the worst possible scenario, but it happens very often. The nice thing about this team is it has enough damage to clear all of them. Now, the trouble here is sometimes I can clear all of this, but I don't know. I have not tried this yet. And we cannot clear both of the ladies in front. So we're going to get Despaired here for 5 turns on our main captain and take an 11,000 hit. Now this is the thing that really holds this team back, is this room right here. You can still beat it, but it is just, it's brutal how close it is. So we do a little damage there, and then we're going to finish her off. And we're going to hope we get lucky in the next room, and we're not going to get screwed on turns. Now the 2 guys on the side here, they have a 1 or 2 turn cooldown, so we got lucky this time. They're both on a 1 turn cooldown. We got a little unlucky with the turtle on the 2 turn cooldown, but you know, it's okay. Now we're just going to kill them, kill all of these guys over 4 turns, and it'll be totally fine. Now we have 12 turns left to stall, and there's that 1800 hit that we took. Now it's not terrible to take that hit, but it's not ideal to take it either. Alright, and then now we're gonna kill this last girl here, and we're going into the 4th room. Now this is the stall room. We got really unlucky here, as you can see. We have the 2 guys in the front are both on a 1 turn cooldown. Now the bunny's going to be on a 1 or a 2 turn cooldown. So this is the worst possible RNG on every single room so far that we've gotten. Not the worst possible. The second, almost worst possible. The last room we actually got a little lucky. So we're going to go in here, kill the guys in the back with our combo hits. Alright, and then we're going to finish that guy off. Now I'm going to wait on Manchuri because these guys will do approximately 11,000 and change damage. And we're just going to do that. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about doing too much damage here, luckily, because of everything I have. But I have just enough HP. It is literally like 700 HP over to survive a hit from this bunny right now. So from that level 5 auto heal, here's the hit. I have literally 700 HP left over. So that's how close this team is. Now we're going to have just the right amount of turns for this Manchuri to be up with our level 2 charge special on the worst possible turns you can get. And we're going to heal up with Manchuri so we can go into the final room with everything we need. Now we have about 34,000 HP. So I have to have at least 16,900 HP going into the final room if I want to be able to survive a 2-turn move from what's his name, Cavendish. So if I went in right here, I am basically just 100% relying on having enough damage with no orbs, which is really bad. So I have a couple different options. One, I could try RNGing some health here by using a GPU and then using a Manchuri on the tier 1, which is probably the way I'm going to go, and then using the auto heal to heal back up. So that means I'm going to have to heal up 17,000 HP, or not 17,000 HP over the course of 8 turns here. So that means I have to have 4 meat orbs, or it'll be 3 meat orbs or 2 meat orbs with the GPU, I think. So let's see how that goes. So it's a really weird team and not at all 100% consistent, just because of the turns here. So there's our first 1,000. There's our second 1,000 taking the hit. Alright, here's the GPU. Alright, now we just can't do too much damage. So hopefully I get meat orbs this turn because I can't do any more heal. Okay, here we go. Alright, and we got another meat orb. So we got 2 meat orbs. Alright, so we're going to heal with Manchuri. That's gonna get us to 3,400. I ate 2 meat orbs, and as you can see, it is super, super close. I'm gonna heal up to I'm gonna have 100 HP after this. This is gonna be it's gonna be 100 HP. I'm gonna be surviving this with. So here's the 16,000. I got a skull here too, so that's nice. We have 16,000 HP left over here. It is so close. If I beat this, I'm beating this with 100 HP, which is so retardedly close. I've never had a team where it's that close. You have to get those 2 meat orbs. Oh man, this is a. No, ideally you use Marco, way more HP. If you use Marco instead of Mancherry, and then you have Whitebeard instead of Mihawk, you have way more HP and it's so much safer. But this is the way to do it. It's this close. Mancherry has like maximum cotton candies. Everybody's got max sockets and max cotton candies that is actually going to have cotton candies, so it's ridiculous how close this is. So here we go. Alright, so now he's going to hit me for 16,900 damage. Ow! Or 831. Look at that. 188 HP. So freaking close. The team is so freaking close. Calculated team. But oh my god. I was really surprised. I was trying to do this with the XP ship, and there was just no way I could do it. But with the Whitebeard ship, you have just barely enough HP to do it. For this, we're doing Invasion Cavendish with our Zoro Kizaru team that we were using for Kinemon Coliseum. If you want to see the video for Kinemon Coliseum, go ahead and hit the link in the description down below, and you'll be able to see how we did that right there. I've been trying to get this guy all night, so this is the first attempt on him. Hopefully, we're going to be able to do this without issue. Alright, so turn 1. What I really want to do is go ahead and pop a Kizaru special right away. Not for the heal, but for the extra damage that we're going to get here. And I think that'll be enough to get me where I need to go. Boom. Okay. So we killed the characters we need to kill. Now we just need to kill this purple guy in the back, and we are good to go. Boom. Nice. Alright, we are good to go. So now we're going to take 2 hits from this girl here. And we're going to go into the next room. For this team, you need level 2 charge special, and you should be good to go into the next room and have all your specials up ready and be fine. You see we're installing just enough for that GPO to be up in the next room. And here we go. Go ahead and pop everything. Just dial it back there. Now we get the worst RNG possible on this room here, which is fine. Happens like that sometimes. Okay, so we're just gonna get this guy to a little bit lower. And then we're just going to tap out on him with GPU. Now, agreeing GPU to Invasion Cavendish, the whole fight gets a lot easier because you're going to be using him multiple times, and it definitely saves you a lot of trouble. Alright, for this next room here, you either get a 1 or 2 turn cooldowns on the side guys. We got lucky, we got the best RNG we could right here, so we got 2. And we're just going to double tap that. And then we have 3 turns on the turtle, which is probably the best RNG we could have gotten. And we're just going to chill out. And then now we're just going to attack the girl in the back. Make sure you're only attacking with somebody who has 4 combo hits, not somebody with 5, because then you'll die. We're just going to chill out on her as long as we can to get these orbs gone. And we'll be good to go for the next room and on from there. So about 8,500 there, and then we're going to take 1 more hit. Boom, do that, and then we're going to go into the next room. So right here, what we're going to do is pop GPU, and we got really good luck, and we actually had on a 2 and 3 turn cooldown on the back. But that's not going to determine us winning or losing, so we should be totally fine here. And we're just going to tap these guys a couple times. And we're more than fine with the orbs getting in the next room. We actually do want to take a hit for one of these guys, just so we have enough HP in the final room. Unless we get some meat orbs here, then we're gonna not take a hit. Probably gonna take a hit. Okay, here we go. Kill this one guy. Boom. All right. And then now we're gonna. So we have about 15,000 HP here. I don't think I'm gonna take a hit. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a hit. Let's just go in. Because we got a meat orb and we have more than enough now. Like I just want to be able to take a hit from Cavendish. It's for about 16,000, so that's how much HP you need to have. If you get low enough, then you can pop your law ship, and then you can pop Kizaru special that gives you 16,000, and then an auto heal will do 17. So that's enough. All right, so what we're gonna do here is out the gate, we're gonna pop our Dofi special, and just get yourself. Just flip some matching orbs here, doesn't matter how. And then you're going to pop your Lucci special for an HP cut. Then you're going to be popping your Borsalino special, increase your damage. And then you're going to pop your Zoro special. Now, you could actually save your Lucci special for the next turn, but your damage will be significantly nerfed. And the extra 500,000 you get here is actually really helpful. So we're going to go all in, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so if I miss 80 perfect, I will lose. Here we go. Boom. And that is Invasion Cavendish with a Borsalino team, doing this with some great subs here with that new Zoro. And just in case you do miss a perfect and you hit one great, you actually do have Zoro in there for the second turn, so that you can actually do a second turn of Earth there, and if you really want to. And you also have Zoro and Lucci together, so you could, if you really not confident you're hitting perfect seals, you can actually use those two in tandem to take a hit and then do a second turn of Burst. But just know you're going to have that damage cap from Cavendish that comes in there. Alright, so turn 1, everybody's going to get locked, and you're just going to want to kill the 2 ladies in the back. No big deal. Now, I like starting on the one in the back right, because if you start on the one in the back right, it's a little bit easier to rotate. Alright, and then now I'm going to just hit the big guy in the back. You notice I was a little bit lenient right there. And I don't have Kizaru special up here, so we're going to be taking a little bit of damage here, but we're also going to be kind of RNGing our turns for the next room, which is kind of tricky. So we're going to take 2 hits here. And the unfortunate thing is that if you bring this team, you will not have your Kizaru special up. You can take a 3rd hit here, which is a little risky, but it is doable. I recommend taking this 3rd hit here, just so you have just enough HP to get in. And this is with 200 candies on both Cavendish and Zoro, and everybody's max level. That's the only way you can get just enough HP. For the Mihawk boat, you'd be more than fine though. So here we go, we're going to go into the next room, and you can see we have more than enough HP all the way in. And this is how you do it with like level 1 charge special even. Candies carry. Alright, so here we go. Next room here. Alright, and then I'm going to start off on the big lady in the back. Okay, that's good enough. I kind of messed up, but it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and start this up again. Cool. And then we're going to kill the lady in the back. You have more than enough time when you pop GPU. You can actually miss a couple times, which is really nice. So it's probably bringing GPU is the safest way to do this. Now, you can't, since we took that extra hit at the start, you could, if you really wanted to, try to RNG a bind at this point, but if you do, and your captain gets binded, you're going to be fucked. So, I recommend just going through, if you're good on turns at this point, just go all the way to the end. Now we go to the next turn here. Now you either get good RNG or bad RNG. We kind of got bad RNG, but it's okay.
It's delicious.
You want to kill both of them in the first turn if you want. Doesn't really matter how many times it takes to kill both of them, but go there. And then we're just going to stall out on this lady. Make sure you're hitting her with, again, a 4-turn combo hit character. If you hit her with anything but a 4-turn combo hit carrier, you are going to lose. Any damage she takes equals instant death, so watch out for that. Alright, so half the time what I do is I wait, and I don't take this, I take a hit from both here. But since we took that third hit at the start, we're just going to go right into the next room. And we have our GPU special up and everything's up, so we're good to go. Okay. Now we're going to go tap to tap. And just kill all the guys in the front. Should not be difficult at all. Cool. And then from this point on, just chill out. If you get meat orbs, eat some meat orbs. Don't have to, but you know. You're only gonna get a 6k heal with your Borsellino, so you probably just want to heal up a couple turns of auto heal, just so you have enough HP in case you miss a perfect. You see we got our second meat orb, so we're gonna go ahead and kill the first one. Oh, we got a skull. Cool, nice. And I'll leave the video on so we can see what skull we got after we're done here. Alright, we have more than enough HP now. Cool. Alright, from this point on, it's a full out burst, so we're just going to go all in on Cavendish. And if you don't kill him in the first one, it's okay. You actually will have a Cavendish special up to finish him. So don't feel like you're going to die if you don't hit all your perfects. You should be fine. It's a little bit safer of a team than my last team for this. So we're going to go ahead and pop the Kizaru special. It gives us a full board of orbs. We're going to go ahead and pop Zoro and then Dofi. And then the second hit in your chain is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we go. Boom. You see it is more than enough damage to kill him. But if you did miss a perfect and you had a grade or two in the between, it's totally fine, and you'll be able to kill him with the Cavendish special to do a few 100,000 damage at the end there. But I'm Sekapoko, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. And again, if you did enjoy the video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Have a great day. Peace.